Okay, very good evening to all of you. So today I would like to present regarding our class PEC 102 Creative Thinking Skill by Madam Nohusna bin Jamzah. Next. Okay, so now I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mama Ashraf Daniel bin Mamano and my ID is 012022070389 and I live in Shah Alam. I'm taking Bachelor in Management at Management and Science University. Next. Okay, so next is experience as organizer. So first of all, my role is an examiner. So guessing the action is a game that my group created and each member had a part in running it. Before starting the game, we first give a quick explanation of the rules to each participant. Each team member is assigned a specific role as game master, timekeeper, or evaluator. The guesser had only been allowed 10 seconds to complete the task that the game master had given to the following player to do. The continued action will be received until the member has made all their guesses. The final participant will announce the solution to the class and the evaluator will award points based on the response. Due to the possibility that the guessing outcome may differ from the job at hand, this activity needed creative thinking. Next. Okay, so this is all the game that organized by the group. For group one, sing the word. For group two, the previous slide. Okay, so sorry. Okay, for group two, guess the movie based on Jeopardy. Group three is Pictionary. Group four is categories and charades. And group five is circle challenge. Next. And group seven is draw and guess. Group eight is guess the average. Group nine is mind twist. And the last group is group 10 is word chain. Next. Okay, so next is my experience as participant. As to summarize, I'm a participant in the class of creative thinking skills and mostly enjoyed the activity conducted by other groups. Besides that, I can see that each group has successfully organized their respective game, including my group. In addition, I can improve my teamwork skills when I want to organize our group games. And last but not least, I was able to help my group to win the games that had been organized. And from there, I was able to learn to help each other and increase my confidence. That's right. Okay. So next is how this class can encourage different thinking. So PEC is a lesson that teach the value that we broaden our reach of potential future employment. It assists us in developing new cognitive abilities. I believe that using creative thinking help you see problem from novel angles. It is a mode of thinking that may lead to surprising results and original approach to problem solving. Creative individuals brainstorm ideas to develop concepts. Everyone wants to attend online courses, therefore, we must connect with our friends and lecturers. We need to think again. My PEC instructor is the finest. We divided into smaller groups after the lecturer gave a succinct recap of the semester. We made a 10 group weekly list during the second week of class. Each group put forth outstanding performance. These assignments will be handled by other students. A topic-based activity will be carried out by each group. Each week, one group from each group will supervise activities. Communication, cooperation, and thinking all get better with this project. I learned how to finish a job and collaborate with others. All during the process, we must be there for one another. I learned a lot by doing this job. I want to express my gratitude to MSU for providing me with the chance since I've never taken a class or finished a project like next. So this is the picture, my group with Madam Musna. Next. So I think that's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Farhan Azmi Benazi and my ID is 0120220704442. And my experience as organizer. The game that my group organized are called Guessing the Action, which every member had a role to conduct the game. First of all, we briefly explain the rule and regulation to all of the participants before conducting the game. Each of member have different tasks, such as timekeeper, elevator, game master. The guesser had given 10 seconds only to do the act that received from the game master for the next member to solve. As me, the timekeeper, I will give 10 seconds for every participant to show the action and then pass to the next participant. Okay. Next is experience as participant. As to summarize, I'm as a participant of the class of creative thinking skill mostly enjoyed by the activity conducted by other group. In the meantime, there is some also group that poorly conduct the game which not suit to the creative game such as group 9 and 10. It may give bad review from the other participant. Each group can improve their teamwork skill which is need to discuss as a unit to conduct the game is to ensure the activity runs smoothly and all of the participants will enjoy the game. And how this class has encouraged different thinking. PC is a class that teaches the value that boosts our profile scope in the future. It helps us to learn new skills to think in a different way. I think creative thinking enables you to view issues from fresh perspective. It's a way of thinking that can result in us unexpected outcomes and creative ways to problem solving. Inventive people brainstorm to create concept. We must communicate with our friends and professor because everyone wants to take online program. We must consider the best is my PC teacher. Following a brief summary of the semester by the instructor, we split up into small groups. In the second week of class, we created a 10 group weekly list. Each assemble put on fantastic performance. Okay, that's all from me.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Arif Rozmi. So I will present about my slide. So we start with experience with organizer. So my group has made activities guess the task. So guessing the action is the game that my group played, and each member play a part in running it. Before starting the game, we first give a quick explanation of the rules to each participant. Each team member is assigned a specific role such as game master, timekeeper, or evaluator. The assignment that the game master had assigned to the next player to perform had only been handed to the guessers 10 seconds to complete. Until the member has made out of the guesses, the continuing action will be received. The final participant will lead the solution to the class, and the assessor will award point based on how accurately guys responded. Due the possibility that the guessing outcome will differ from the task at hand, this activity needs creative thinking. This game forces us to cooperation. Therefore, finishing the objective requires a team effort. Next. Experience as participants. So this is all the group made activity like group 1 sing the word, group 2 guess the movie best Jeopardy, group 3 Pictionary, group 4 categories and courage, group 5 circle challenge, group 7 draw and guess, group 8 guess the gibberish, group 9 mind twist, and group 10 word chain. So I will just say that I generally appreciate the exercise that the other group lead. Why this was going on, some group play game incorrectly or in ways that were unsuitable for imaginative game. The other participant might give it unfavorable feedback. In order to play the game, each group must discuss and practice its teamwork skill. It will make sure that everything goes according to plan and that everyone was fun. However, ultimately, all the tasks challenge my ability to think critically. Next. How this class has encouraged different thinking. So it had us acquire fresh cognitive skill. I think that applying creative thinking enable you to view issues from fresh perspective. It is a mode of thinking that has the potential to produce unexpected outcome and novel ways to problem solving. People who are creative brainstorm ideas to create concept. After the instructor gives a brief summary, we split into smaller group. During the second week of class, we create 10 group weekly list. Each group gives impressive performance. Other student will take care of this task. Each group will join and activity will be overseen by a group, by one group from each group each week. This assignment improve thinking, teamwork, and communication. I gain knowledge about how to cooperate with people and complete a project. We must support one another at every stage of the process. Performing this work taught me a lot. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Benjamin Mosio and my ID metric is 012 022 07 and 0399. I'm a student of PEC 102, which is creative thinking skills. So I will briefly explain about my presentation. Next, please. Okay, my experience with as an organizer. Our game, as you know, is called Guess the Task. The game that my group organized are called Guessing the Action or Guessing the Situation, which every member had role to conduct the game. So first of all, we briefly explain what the rules and regulation that uh, the students have to play, and my role is actually is basically MC and the ones who will be writing the situation on board that will show the children, sorry, the other student. So these games make us work as team. So it requires group teamwork to complete the task. Let's go next, please. Okay, this is my experience as participant. We have each group uh, conducting their own activity from sing the words to words change, which is from group 1 to group 10. So in conclusion, as a student in the creative thinking skills class, and I mostly enjoyed the activity led by the other group. While this is going on, some groups conducted games poorly or in ways that are inappropriate for creative games, which is not that really creative. So, but it might receive a negative feedback from the other participant. Each group can develop its teamwork abilities, which it must discuss as a group in order to play the game. We will make sure that everything goes as planned and that every participant had fun. But overall, the whole activities pushed me into further thinking skills or creativity. Next, please. Okay, so this is how the PEC class has encouraged into different thinking or into creative thinking. The PEC is a class that teaches the values that will broaden our scope of potential future employment. Okay, it can assist us in developing new cognitive abilities, which I believe that using creative thinking skill helps us and you to see the problems from novel angles. It is a way of thinking that can lead to surprising results and original approaches from to problem solving. So creative individual, which is brainstorm ideas to develop concepts. Everyone wants to take online courses. So we must communicate with our friends and professors. We need to think again. Okay, my PC instructor, which is Madam Husna, is the best. We divided into smaller groups after the instructor gave a succinct summary of the semester. Communication, teamwork, and thinking all get better with this assignment. And so that I learned how to finish a project and collaborate with others, also with my group members. So all throughout the process, we must be there for one another. And I learned a lot from doing this task. I want to express my gratitude to MSU for providing me with the opportunity because I have never taken a class or finished a project creatively like this. That is all from me, I guess. Thank you. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Imtiaz bin Rusli. My ID number is 012 022 07 0080. And I am in class PEC 1 2 creative thinking skills. So can we move to the next slide? So the experience as an organizer, the game that my group organized are called Guessing the Asian, which every member had a role to conduct the game. First of all, we briefly explain the rule and regulation to all the participants before conducting a game. Each of member have different tasks such as timekeeper, evaluator, and game master. And for me, I have the role of evaluator, which I need to check for the participant to not cheat in the game and to make sure everything went smoothly. The guesser had given 10 seconds only to do the act that received from the game master for the next member to solve. The continuing activity will be received until the end of the member to guess. The last member will shout the response to the class and evaluator will proceed the scores according to the answer due to the possibility that the guessing result would differ from the task at hand. This activity requires creative thinking, and this game makes us cooperate as a team as it required group teamwork to finish the task. Next slide. Experience as participant. So as you guys can see, that at the left is all the group and their activity. And to summarize, I am a student in the creative thinking skill class, and I mostly enjoyed the activity led by other group. However, there's still something that is missing, which not every group gives their best due to not committed enough in the class. Despite this, each group can strengthen the aspect of teamwork that it must discuss as a whole in order to play the game, and it will make sure that everything goes as planned and that every participant has fun. So next slide. How this class has encouraged different thinking. PEC is a class that teaches the value that boosts our profile scopes in the future. It helps us to develop new talents to think in a different way. I think creative thinking enables you to view issue from fresh perspective. It is a way of thinking that can result in unexpected outcomes and creative ways to problem solving. Inventive people brainstorm to produce concept. We must communicate with our friend and professor because everyone want to take online program. We must reconsider the best is my PEC teacher. We divided into smaller groups after the instructor gave a succinct recap of the semester. In the second week of class, we create a 10 group weekly list. Each assembled put on fantastic performance. Other students will carry out this task. Each group will do an activity based on a topic, and one group from each group will oversee activities each week. Communication, teamwork, and thinking all get better with this assignment. I learned how to finish a project, and collaborate with others. We must support one another through the process. I learned a lot from doing this task. Since I have never taken a class or complete a project like this, I want to thank MSU for giving me the opportunity. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, hello. Assalamualaikum. My name is Shafat Arfa bin Studirman. So my ID metric is 012022070162. So I'm going to present about my slide. Next, please. So I experience as organizer. So for our group, the game we organize called Guess the Action. So we will give some random situation that is in our list of situations. So one person from each group will spin the wheel and select one number, and the number they choose will be the situation that they have to guess. And then they will have to stand in one line without looking at each other, and the last person will have to tap their friend's shoulder, and they will be given 10 seconds to act what situation they get. So this step will continue until the last person, and the last person have to guess what is the situation given. And by the way, they cannot speak, they can only act. So this activity requires creative thinking, as the guessing result may be different from the actual task. This game makes us work as a team, so it requires group teamwork to complete the task. Next, please. So as you can see, this is my experience as a participant. So on your left, you can see from group 1 to group 10, the name of the game. So as a participant in this PEC 102, I am primarily enjoying the activities led by the other group. While this is going on, certain groups such as group 9 and 10 conduct games poorly or in ways that are inappropriate for creative games. It can receive negative feedback from the other participant. Each group can develop its collaboration ability, which it must discuss as a group in order to play the game. You will make sure that everything goes as planned and that every participant has fun. Next. Please. All right, how this class has encouraged different thinking. So basically, PEC is a lesson that teaches the values that will broaden our reach and potential for future employment. It assists us in developing new cognitive abilities. I believe that using creative thinking helps you see problems from novel angles. It is a mode of thinking that can lead to surprising results and original approaches to problem solving. Creative individuals brainstorm ideas to develop concepts, and everyone wants to take online courses, so we must connect with our friends and lecturers. We need to think again, my PEC instructor is the finest of them all. We divided into smaller groups after the instructor gave us a keen recap of the semester. We made the 10 group weekly list during the second week of class. So each group put out outstanding performance. The game is to improve and test the question and critical verbal communication skills put to the test. From the game, students can learn how to communicate and cooperate with their group mates and make correct decisions. We believe the games will improve students' communication. So that is all from me and from us. We are from Group 6. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.